Hey, I'm out here at this wonderful place.
Because we love to see the smiles on the people's faces when they get here. Well, the people that are coming to the museum is all ages. It's kids to grandparents.
To visit.
It's really enjoyed by all generations. Throughout all the showrooms, we got a total of about 400 cars, but we have a total of 33 exhibits.
Right.
I know what excites me. I like the TV and movie cars, and then I also know, hey, the kids got to have something too. So that's why we've got like the Disney. We've got a lot of kiddie rides and stuff like that for them. So we try to keep it. Not everybody's going to love everything here, but everybody that comes here is going to love something. We just like people to come out and enjoy it and see, enjoy what we've done here.
And you're all smiles about it.
We're all smiles about it. So we're open 362 days a year from 10 to 5.
Okay.
We're only closed Easter, Christmas, and Thanksgiving.
So if you haven't been to Volo, come check it out, and we're gonna go walk around.
All right.
Well, I'm not Daisy Duke, but I am with the Dukes of Hazzard car in showroom 2. And tell me about this.
Well, growing up in the car business, 57 Chevys, 65 Mustangs, I've seen so much of them.
Right.
So when I started to get of age to be able to do some of my own flavor here, I wanted to go into the TV and movie cars because it was a newborn interest in the cars at that point. And the Dukes of Hazzard, is what I grew up on. So
Legendary.
had to get one.
Legendary.
So this one here, we've had several General Lees and always walking up the ladder, so to speak, looking for the holy grail of General Lees. And that's how we ended up with this one. And we've had this one for about 13 years now. It's one of the first General Lees ever built. During the first season of Dukes of Hazzard, the filming was done in Georgia. The second season, they moved out to California. Well, this is one of the first season cars that was built in Georgia. And what makes it special is when they moved to California, they cheapened the cars. Like all this is hand painted on here. When they were building the cars in California, they started using decals. It was a lot cheaper. The wheels on here, when they went to California, they switched over to a 15-inch wheel that was a lot cheaper. So they just really started making the cars not as nice, and which they didn't need to because they're just trashing them all.
Right.
So this one here is the only surviving Georgia car is what they call it that has not been restored. The other ones have all been restored. So this is original to 1979.
Okay. How many General Lees were there for the show?
There's different numbers out there. 249 seems to be the one that most people agree on. So anywhere from 250 to 350 cars is what people are guessing.
I know we owned one or two.
Yeah?
Yeah. I have pictures of it in the backyard. It was cool to have it,
Yeah. Well, not many of them existed. They all got trashed.
Yeah, so, this one looks like it was untouched. It's been here how many years?
We've had this for 13 years.
Okay.
There's some old pictures of this actual car back on the set and when it was being built and that. Excuse us, sorry.
Lane number 8.
Yeah, you can see the gold Dodge Charger in the background. That was this car before they turned it into a General Lee, and then here they are, building it and just finished it. What was kind of cool is that blue car, that was General Lee number 1, the first General Lee ever built. They salvaged the parts off of that car to build this car. So like the roll bar came out of car number 1, so it's kind of cool. It's got salvaged parts from the
so you
from his
consider
predecessors.
you consider this the Holy Grail?
We do. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's some other General Lees. One of the ones that we bought, was one of the TV series cars. For us it was awesome. It had the Warner Brothers documentation, all this stuff. We had it shipped in from Australia. It gets here, we put it on display, we get a call from Warner Brothers. The guy that sold it to us illegally. There's a Warner Brothers contract that was supposed to follow that car wherever it goes that forbid it from commercial use. So we had to take it out of the museum, and the car was worthless to us, so we had to sell it.
Oh, wow.
This one kind of slipped through the loopholes where it's got all the Warner Brothers paperwork, but it didn't have that contract, so we're able to display this one.
Very nice.